Hi, this is your news anchor, Gabrielle Fontenelle,
and Emily Martin.
and we are reporting from
ESC, the Environment Science Channel.
And today we got some good stuff on this newscast. We're going to be discussing the issues of overpopulation. We're going to be asking people random questions on the street, and we even brought in some highly professional scientists, and they are going to help discuss on why we should educate the people on these matters. Hey, me and Emily here reporting from the live streets of the Bahamas. Emily's going to go around and ask some questions to the people about why we should be educated on overpopulation.
Let's go. Hi, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing lovely. How are you?
I'm good. And what's your name?
Tony Bien.
That's great. Do you feel like you were educated on overpopulation?
No.
If you were educated about overpopulation, would you still have a lot of kids?
No.
Do you take this issue seriously in your everyday living?
No. My everyday living, I don't care about it.
Do you have any ideas that can help this issue?
Well, I do think it is a problem. If we have too many people and not enough food, people will go hungry.
Thank you. And what's your name?
My name's Rose.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you feel like you were educated on overpopulation?
Yes.
Do you have any ideas that can help this issue?
Decrease population.
And how would you do that?
You'd have to make more taxation on people so they wouldn't be able to have more children, but you wouldn't force abortion. You would just add taxes to people who had more children.
Do you feel like you were educated on overpopulation? Why?
Just haven't done any research on it.
If you were educated about overpopulation, would you still have a lot of kids?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, hello, and we are back with our special guest who decided to bring along his nurse and specialist in training. So here we are today with Dr. Nicholas Ryan Fraser. He has a PhD in science. And Dr. Chasuble, who has his PhD in nursing. He is still in the process. But you should you should get your PhD soon, right?
That is very true.
That is very true. Okay, so we're gonna ask you a few questions today.
Well, that's okay. Yeah.
So our first question is, why do you think education is so important on this topic?
Well, you see, education is very important. Because if you don't have a well-rounded education about population, fertility, development, then when you're out of high school, you're just gonna be doing things that you're gonna be popping babies out, and you're not even sure how that's gonna affect the environment. Right now, we are getting close to capacity of the earth. Education is very important, because if you're not well educated about an issue, then you're just gonna be doing that issue you're gonna be doing something that's gonna help the issue out, and the issue is overpopulation. And today, all school systems haven't really adapted that we need to learn more about overpopulation, the bad effects that we get from it, and how real soon the earth is going to die out because we're going to reach capacity, and that's going to be very bad. Because when that happens, the government's going to have to be making some very hard decisions that a lot of people might not like. Just educating the people is a small and simple issue. I mean, not issue, a small, simple way that you can help solve this bad issue. There's millions of ways that you could help solve this issue. This is just one of them. And quite frankly, it's one of the easiest in my opinion. All you have to do is develop a well-rounded education and educate everyone, from the poor to the rich, to the middle class, everyone, boys, women, anyone, everyone. Because if you don't, then that's gonna be an issue. Because for women, if they're not educated, then they're gonna drop out and they're gonna think, hey, my government has an incentive program to have kids. I should have kids. That's not helping the issue because she doesn't have a well-rounded education, so she needs money. And the incentive programs give you money, and that's not helping at all. That's causing that's added fire to the flame.
So, Dr. Chasuble, what are your views on this? Why do you think that the people should be educated?
Well, from my basic understandings, if a person is educated, they will live a life of understanding what they're doing, and uneducated person would just go on off of what other people would tell them to do, and they wouldn't have a type of guidance that schooling gives you. While in school, you can learn how to fix problems that are in society. You can help better yourself and help better others. And being educated, you can understand how, like what Dr. Fraser said, if the world does not stop using all of its resources, we'll be completely out and we would cease to exist, which is a thing that no one ever wants.
Dr. Fraser, what are the benefits of people being educated on this issue?
Well, there's actually a lot of benefits. When you educate someone, you're shedding light onto the issue. And I know back when I was in school, my teachers never really mentioned about overpopulation or development or the economy or any of the serious issues that we are facing today. And recently, it's been getting a lot more attention, just because of how close this is actually happening. And this is a well-rounded education is important because there's been a substantial amount of research that has been directed towards education and if it's actually going to help. And generally, education influences the demographic factors of your area. How so? Because let's say De La Salle, they're educating people, they graduate, then they're going to be smarter in what they're going to do. So they're going to think more, so they're going to be more wise. And there's also other benefits, like it helps foster progress towards other goals, such as a better health, a longer life, personal development, participation in civil society, and to access a wide range of opportunities.
Your thoughts?
I agree with Dr. Fraser that you have it all begins to it all starts from the beginning. You need to first figure out young, and once you find out how important the topic is and how serious this dilemma is on the people of the world, you can in the future you can find a way to try and fix it. So I agree in full consent of what Dr. Fraser has said.
Thank you for tuning in to ESC.
It was a great newscast. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Like we always say here.
Good environment.
Good environment.
Great day.
Have a great day.